kind of like a slumber party here. So well, where we start? Okay, let's name my best friend Grace and the guy Andrew. Okay, like, this is like the first story because there's actually like two stories. The first story is kind of long, and the second story is kind of like shorter. So the first story, like, me, Andrew, and Grace are busmates. Like, we take the same bus going to school and going home, and we actually like know each other for kind of like a long time. But since I was single, I came out like from a toxic relationship. I just wanted to mingle, but I didn't want any relationship at all. So like, I just started to like him. I just found him cute, and of course I told Grace that I did like this guy, and of course she told this guy that to Andrew that I liked him without any of my consent, without me knowing it, you guys. Like, she just just told him that I liked him, and I mean, he liked me back, and which I was happy about. Like, I had like a cute little crush on this guy, and yeah, we just mutually liked each other, but we didn't even talk about dating or something like that. Like, we exchanged a few texts, and that's it. So we were like both invited to like my classmate's birthday party, and like me, Grace, and Andrew, and I didn't have anyone to go. Like, I didn't have anyone to bring me there and to bring me home, since I'm not driving. I don't have a license. And so he told me that he would bring me home and bring me to the party and bring me home with Grace and with our other friend. So yeah, we were like, before the party, like a week before, like, me and him were texting, not really every day, but like sometimes. And one day, Grace like told me, I think I like Andrew. And I'm like, okay, like, so what are we supposed to do? Like, we can't like one guy because we will definitely fight. And she was like, yeah, I mean, we won't do anything and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to fight with you. I'm like, okay, fine. I mean, I'm going to stop, like, talking to him. I don't want myself to get involved with a fight with you. And yeah, I actually like, pushed him away, pushed myself away from him and stuff like that. And so like the day of the party, we got there, we had fun and stuff like that. And when we got home, well, I just texted him. I texted him that, to say thank you for bringing me home, and that's it. No intentions, no other intentions, to hurt Grace or nothing, you guys. Like, I loved him. I loved her like my sister, so I wouldn't do anything to hurt her. And like, he started a conversation, and telling me that I was pretty, that I looked great tonight, stuff like that. And I said thank you, and I said thank you again for bringing me home. And that's it, you guys. Like, it was a conversation for like, what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And I started talking to my other friends too, like my other two best friends, which I love so much. We're still friends until now, and we're best friends for 7 years already. Actually, I was friends with them before being friends with Grace. So yeah, we were talking to each other because they were invited too. So we were talking about the party and stuff like that. And Grace like suddenly texted me, and she was like, "Are you talking to Andrew?" I'm like, yeah, okay, I can hear. Okay. We just talked for a while, and I just told him, I just thanked him for bringing me home, and that's it. And she was like, "Can you send me the screenshot of your conversation?" And I'm like, okay, that is weird. Why do you want to see our conversation? Yeah, I mean, I just want to know. And you know, I mean, at the first place, she doesn't have any right to tell me what to do. But stupid me, I just copy pasted like some of her conversations, and I didn't like, and I skipped like the part where he was saying that I look pretty tonight and stuff like that, because I know that it would hurt her so bad. So she was like, "Are you sure is this it?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is it." I'm like, and until that, everything was fine. And on the next day, you know, I thought that everything was fine. I find this like Facebook status, and she said like, "You're a bitch." And me as a best friend, I actually called her and asked her what's wrong. And she was like, "Yeah, it's nothing, you know, it's none of your concern." I'm like, "Of course it's my concern, because I want to know if someone did something bad to you." And just like, "Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, Michelle." And I'm like, "Okay, I mean, you know, if you need someone to talk to, you know that you can talk to me, you know, you can count on me, don't worry." I'm like, yeah, whatever, yeah, I'll just talk to you soon." And I'm like, "Okay." And yeah, I just ignored that, because maybe she just really didn't want to talk about it, and I just assumed that, you know, she will maybe talk about it, you know, when we see each other at school. So the next day, like usually, she texts me if she's going to take the bus or not, and she didn't text me that morning. And I was like texting her and calling her a bunch of times, but she wasn't answering at all. And I was kind of like, you know, getting the vibe that she was pissed off at me. And I think that, you know, and I thought that that the reason was that. So I was pretty sure that that was the reason. So I just kind of let it go, because I don't like confrontations and stuff like that. I don't want drama in my life, you guys, because I'm an anxious person. I get anxiety, like, you know, very fast. So yeah, we have PE. I don't know how to say that, like in America, like physical education, like gym class. Okay, let's say gym class on her first hour, and she kind of like arrived probably like 10 minutes later, and she wasn't even like looking at me, like nothing, not even saying hi, you know, just like, you know, she just passed in front of me. I was like, "Hi," and she was like, you know, like a breeze of air or something like that. And I'm like, okay, something's not right, like something is wrong. So I just kind of like let it go, you know, maybe she's going to tell it to me, because I was waiting for that. And no, you guys, she wasn't talking to me. So like a good 30 minutes passed, and I was over it. And so I asked her, "What is wrong?" And she was like, "No, nothing's wrong. I don't want to talk about it." I'm like, "You have to talk about it, because, you know, it's disrespectful, and I know that you're pissed off at me. So don't tell me that that everything's fine and nothing's wrong, because obviously something is wrong. Something is not right." And she finally like gave up and told me, and like, "Yeah, you're a bitch, you know, I know that you're talking to Andrew behind my back and stuff like that. How dare you, you're like my cousin." Okay, let's open like a small parenthesis there. Like her cousin stole her boyfriend of 2 years from her. So that's why she compared me to her cousin, which I'm not like her. But let's close the parenthesis. So yeah, she told me, "You're like my cousin." I'm like, okay, like, are you pissed off with me because of what? I know that you didn't send me all the messages all your conversations. I'm like, okay, I wanted to like explain her what happened, but she just wouldn't let me. So I was trying my best to just like talk, and she was just like talking so much, like, you know, like a bird, you know, like chirping bird, and it was pretty annoying. So I wasn't like, you know, I was just over it for now, and we just stopped talking. And she was just like, you know, talking again and tell me like, you know, you're not a real friend, you know, like how dare you do that to me, how dare you hurt my feelings and stuff like that. And I finally told her that I'm not hurting her, okay? I was wrong to not send you the other conversation, but I know that that you will get hurt. And we stopped talking after that. And at our break time, she pulled one of my best friends, okay, to talk shit about me behind my back again, okay. And I was with my other best friend, and I was telling him like what happened, what really happened, and you know, I wouldn't do anything to hurt her and stuff like that. And of course he believed me. But I'm not really, I don't want them to take sides, because I know that, you know, it's a bad thing, but I just want my other best friend to like hear me out first. And I went there, I confronted her, I'm like, you can't talk shit behind my back to my best friend just because you want him to take your side. I'm like, it is not really fair. And she started like, you know, talking again, stuff like that. And I told like my other best friend that I'm kind of hurt that you're taking her side, because you don't even know like my side, you know, the side of my story. And he was like, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm kind of like, you know, I'm shocked that you would do something like, okay, first thing, I didn't do anything, like I didn't do anything. And I explained to her again that, you know, we didn't talk and stuff like that. It was like a, you know, 2-minute conversation, but she wasn't taking it, you guys. It's so hard to like convince a person who doesn't want to understand anything, who has a closed mind. I can't take it. I couldn't take it. So what I did, I went downstairs, you know, to get Andrew, because his class is like on the second floor, because we were on the third floor. And I got him and brought him upstairs, and so both of them can face each other. So I asked him to tell her what really happened, and ask him to show the conversations in his phone, because I don't think that he would like delete like messages, because I showed her and she didn't believe me. So she stopped talking to me, because obviously she was so embarrassed. And yeah, she just stopped talking to me. And I was like, you know, I was over it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And at the last hour of our class, she told me, okay, I forgive you. I just don't want you telling lies to me anymore, and the next time you do something like that, our friendship will end. I'm like, okay, I'm happy that we're okay, but I'm not happy that you still don't kind of believe me, that, you know, okay, I lied to you, but it was kind of like a white lie, you know, I just wanted to protect her, but like, whatever, you know, if everything's fine, everything's fine. And the thing, you guys, that really pissed me off was when she said that, okay, let's call our friend, because we have like, I do have a group of friends with her. Okay, let's call this girl Elaine. Okay, she told me that Elaine wanted to kill me. That was like so pissed off with me. I'm like, why would she be pissed off with me? I mean, she doesn't even know what happened. And she was like, yeah, I mean, they know. What do you mean they know? Yeah, our friends, they know what happened. I'm like, how would they know? Like, we didn't even go out with them. I'm like, well, I went out with them like yesterday, like on Sunday, you know, yesterday night, and you know, I kind of told them that, you know, what happened and stuff like that. What? Like, you told them what happened, and it's only your version of the story, not my version. And she was like, Yeah, I mean, it's like that, you know. She was kind of like bitchy about that too, and I'm like, okay, like, I don't even care if she's pissed off at me because I don't give a fuck, you know. So she was like, yeah, whatever, you know, like, okay, the most important thing is we're okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine. So we were in the bus, we went out, you know, we were waiting for other people, and Elaine was coming, and she was like, you know, killing me with her looks, you guys, like, okay, oh, I'm scared, you know, I'm scared of you. And I was just like looking at her, and she was like, how dare you do that to Grace? I'm like, for your information, we are okay now. We talked about it, and she was really embarrassed. She was really embarrassed about it, and Grace told her, yeah, that everything's fine, stuff like that. You know that we talked about it, and yeah, and she's like, yeah, I don't care. You know, the next time you heard Grace like that, I wouldn't think twice to hurt you. I'm like, okay, hurt me. I don't care. I'm not scared of you. And I told Grace, yeah, I'm going home because I don't want to be around these people, you know, because like I can't take it. And I said goodbye to her, and me and Elaine didn't talk from that on. I mean, we still went out, but like with other group of friends, but you know, we just really didn't, you know, talk so much. And yeah, we forgot about that. You know, I'm friends with Grace again. And that is the first story. The second story is kind of funny, you guys, because okay, let's call him Greg. Greg goes out with my group of friends because like he's friends with the both our friends. So like yeah, we hang out every Saturday. We go out, like you know, have drinks and stuff like that. And I started to like him, you know, less, you know, just you know, it's kind of like a cycle, you guys, because it happened like, you know, all over again. So I like this guy, and then of course with me, I tell Grace that I like him, and she actually thinks that Greg is so freaking ugly. So she's like, oh my god, it's so ugly, Michelle, like how can you like him? I'm like, yeah, I like him, you know, what's wrong, you know, what's wrong with that? And what she does is she tells him again that, you know, I like him, and then he likes me back, and he wanted my number. And then a few weeks passed by, and he actually didn't go out with us in like, you know, the weekend. And I started to wonder, like, why is he not texting me? Like, cause I told Grace to give him my number, and obviously she didn't, and I'm going to tell you why. So I was just like wondering, you know, why he's not texting me. So I was like, Grace, why is he not texting me? Maybe he like changed his mind and stuff like that. And she was like, and she was kind of like hesitant to answer me, and I was like, and she was like, oh yeah, I mean maybe he's going to text you soon and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, I hope so, you know, because like I kind of missed him, because you know he wasn't like going out with us like in those weekends, you know. And then one morning, you guys, we were in the bus, and she was like, Michelle, I need to talk to you. And I was like, yeah, what's up? And she was like, I think I like Greg. I'm like, really, are you serious? Not again. I'm like, what is wrong with you? I told her like, what is wrong with you? And she was like, yeah, I'm sorry, you know, it just happened, you know, it wasn't my fault, you know that I don't he's not my type and stuff like that. I'm like, exactly, he's not your type. Why would you like him? Like, are you doing this like, you know, just, you know, on purpose, just to piss me off? Because this is not like the first time it happens. I told her. I was like, yeah, I'm really, really sorry, you know, if you want, I will stop it and stuff. Like, you know what, like, I don't care, just get him, because I don't want to be in that situation again, because I will be the bitch, you know, again, you know, and I don't want that to happen. And it was like, are you sure, you know, I can go out with him and stuff like that. I'm like, whatever, do whatever you want, I just don't want to deal with these things, you know, right now. And you guys, the funny thing is, they're married right now. They are freaking married right now. Like, it's unbelievable. It's just something unbelievable, because yeah, But I don't regret it. I don't regret not fighting for Greg, because if not, probably I would be in her place right now, because I know, I mean, it's something personal to talk about, but I just know that she's not happy. I just know that she wasn't ready for it, because she got married when like last year, and she was 20 and he's actually 34. I mean, age doesn't matter, but I knew in her heart that she wasn't ready. So yeah, but I just hope that, you know, she's happy, and yeah. But I mean, I'm not holding any grudge against that, but you know, it's just something that you know, that will just make you think, you know, whoa, I can't believe you're friends with her. But yeah, that is actually the last time I dealt with her, because when she started dating him, we kind of like stopped being friends. So yeah, she kind of like pushed us away. So yeah, I mean, I'm still sorry about it, you know, I kind of missed her, but yeah, I just hope that she's happy with life right now. And yeah, that is the end of the video. It's kind of long, you guys, but I just hope you enjoyed it, because it's, you know, a story time that, you know, I always had it like at the back of my mind, and I will never ever forget. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I stay tuned for other storytime videos, because I have other things coming up for you guys. So yeah, I will see you guys on my next video, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.